This order finally arrived. It took longer than normal. I'm not quite sure why. Usually takes a couple days, but it took over a week this time. I picked this quick, easy makeup look in 5. So we're gonna try this one out. And I also picked up a bronzer. This is the Beautiful Skin Sun-Kissed Glow Bronzer. Smoothing, healthy looking glow cream bronzer for face and body. Infused with hyaluronic acid and vitamin D. It says it boosts hydration by 136% in 1 hour. Skin appears smoother by 42%. Also humidity proof and sweat proof. I picked up the shade 2 medium. It looked like quite a jump between 2 and 3, so I thought 2 might be better. The size is a lot larger than I thought it would be. I thought it would be a smaller compact. Let's see how large the bronzer is inside the packaging. Beautiful. We are going to do a lot of comparisons here in a moment. So I pulled out several bronzers, but we'll swatch this first by itself. It does look like it has a coolness about it. I think that should be plenty deep. Very nice and even swatching, and it melted into the skin really nicely as well. Wanted to compare it to the powder version of her bronzer. This is in 2 medium. These two appear quite different from each other. This is much pinkier, the powder version, so that is a good sign because I didn't use this one as much, but I think that is more suited to my skin tone. I also like the pigmentation on this new bronzer. I think a lot of us, including me, wanted to see this next to the Chanel. This is the Chanel Le Beige bronzer. So we'll swatch it, but already I can see it's deeper than the Chanel. That's a good thing because I use both of the bronzers from Chanel together to get to the perfect shade. So this might be a nice solution for me. So now we have the Chanel Le Beige right here. And it is a different tone. It's got a peachier tone to it. And the finishes look a bit similar. They feel similar, like they dry down similarly. I did have a question about wear time, so I will have to, of course, test that out a little bit longer for you to get that information. But yeah, there's almost an olive tone coming out compared to this Le Beige right there. I also had requests for the Guerlain Light 1 versus 3, and I just filmed that video, so that will be going up soon so you can see them on the face as well, side by side. But I will go ahead and swatch these both for you so you can take a look. Now we have Guerlain Light 1 and 3. So you can see 3 is just a really intense version of 1. There is a more peachy tone as well here versus this Charlotte Tilbury. So again, this is the bronzer, the new bronzer I'm testing out. The powder bronzer by Charlotte Tilbury. Then this is the Le Beige in the lighter shade. Then we have here Guerlain Light 01 and 03. So these pull more peachy toned than this one right here. Really anxious to see the try-on now with this because these bronzers look a little bit different than this one. I saw this go by, I didn't pick it up right away, but I thought we could try a quick look with this and the bronzer. So the case on this is plastic. I don't know why in the pictures I thought it was just a cardboard case, but it appears as though you can keep the items in here and pack with it, which is really nice. It opens like this. And there's a mirror in here, just so you know. We have an easy eye wand, lip and cheek wand, and an easy highlighter wand. So we are missing a bronzer. We'll use the bronzer, of course, with this look. Here we have the eye wand. I was looking for something neutral. There were a lot of pinky tones in the other ones that I recall, so I wanted to pick up something more neutral. This is the easy lip and cheek wand. And here is the easy highlighter wand. These shades are really beautiful. Actually, it reminds me a little bit of that cream palette by Hourglass, where it's a bronzer, blush, and highlighter. So we have here the eye shade, the lip and cheek shade, and then the highlighter. These are all really beautiful looking. And I really like the highlighter. It's nice and subtle looking. This one arrived in my P.O. box from Chantecaille. And this is the new collection. I can tell just because of the colors here, and there's also a lovely note. Summer is upon us, and I'm excited to share with you our first ever cheek and eye shade hybrid. It's inspired by my love of a natural sunny glow and a simple monochromatic beauty routine. This formula radiates the sun and looks and feels so natural. Love, Olivia. So thank you so much for sending this over. I've been, of course, wanting to try this. And we have here a very summery shade in this very neon yellow green color. We have plans to travel to Europe this summer, so this will be great for the beach. We have an insert with the image that I've been seeing in their advertising for these products, so 2022 summer. Their collections are quite small, but also done very well. Solar Power, a solar-powered collection created to celebrate the sun-drenched days of summer, where everything is awash in a golden glow. So the first item here is the Sunbeam Cheek and Eye Shade. Sunbeam has an innovative gel powder formula that is infused with pure pearl particles that filter the skin for a flawless finish. A warm, glistening copper shade. Then we have two lip tint hydrating balms. These two beach ready balms with a hint of tint are infused with rose and antioxidant cherry fruit extract to hydrate and nourish the lips. There are two shades: Sunflower, a demure dusty rose, and Marigold, a sheer soft mocha. Let's take a look at the Sunbeam Cheek and Eye Shade. It's got the shade on the back, Ray. And here's the front of the packaging. There's a marbleized pattern here, which I read is handmade, so every one of them will look a little bit different. So if we look at the example, from what I thought it was a palm tree design in this original. So that's what I thought was the image, but it turns out it's actually something that's hand done, which makes it a little bit more special. Oh, and I was holding it, I don't know if it matters, it was upside down. So the green is over here in the yellow, just like that. So you can really see how different this is than the one in the image. Then you have this translucent packaging here, says Chantecaille. And then this is the product, and you can see how beautiful it is and how it reflects the light. And it's one of my favorite kind of formulas. This is a gel powder. What I love about gel powder formulas is that they apply really smoothly, and usually you don't see individual particles in here when it comes to anything shimmery. So I have really high hopes for this. I'm really interested to see how this shows up on my skin tone, because I'll put my hand here. You can see it is close to my skin color, at least on my hand, although my face is much lighter. So we're gonna see how this looks. What I think we will see is a natural glow on the face because it is so close to my skin tone. And then we'll see how it reflects the light on the eyes. So we'll play around with this one a little bit when we do the try on. That is a stunning shade, that coppery shade, really beautiful. And I like that I'm not detecting intermittent particles of shimmer. It's very even looking on the swatch. Here are the two lip shades. We'll open this one first, which is Marigold. And then you have this whimsical packaging, which Chantecaille does sometimes, like their Flower Power collection, and now something like this, as well as their Holiday that had all of the pearls on it. Very summery. I really like this shade because there's a bit of warmth to it, so I have a feeling it will look like a Your Lips But Better shade on me, which is one of my favorite kind of colors, especially for a balm formula, because that makes it easy to apply without a mirror. And then we have Sunflower. And this shade looks a little bit deeper. I'll show you both of them together. We've got Marigold on the left and Sunflower on the right. So this should be a really simple look. I placed an order from Nordstrom, the Chanel products that I posted about. These are the Precision Eye Definers. We've got Blue Jean here, Black Jade, and Gris Scintillant. Let's open up Blue Jean first. So it has this matte finish on it. There is a brush end on it, which I like. We'll see how this works though. And then you have the pencil. Let's see, what else is in here that this is such a big box? Let's see. Here it is. You get a pencil sharpener. So this is a pencil that of course you have to sharpen. That's a great shade. It's like a cool blue. It's got a little bit of gray in it. Some very fine intermittent shimmer, it appears from here. We'll see when I try it on. But I do see some reflective particles in there. Very faint though. It applied really smoothly. Then we have Black Jade. That's also a cooler green shade. Also has some gray tones in there. And then we have the gray shade. That's a really pretty gray. There's a little bit of a taupey tone in there. And then there's a very fine shimmer aspect to this one. All of these applied really smoothly, really easily. I picked up a couple of things from my favorite travel company. I have their luggage. Actually, I have 4 pieces of luggage from them. I've gotten other people their luggage for gifts because I love it so much. So we have a couple more accessories. This is called the CleanPod UVC Sterilizer. Oh wow, it's really quite nice looking, isn't it? Here's the other side. And I believe you turn it on here. You can see there's a charging port as well. This is very lightweight and should be really easy to pack. Actually, at the bottom here, you have a travel case for it. So there's the travel case, and then you have the charging cord as well. What is this? Then something else. Handle? Maybe this is a handle. I just attach it here, so it is a handle for the wand right here. This is a purifying water bottle, and that's what I was really interested in. I have so many water bottles, but this one is a purifying water bottle. It says double wall vacuum insulation, keeps hot drinks hot for 12 hours, cold drinks cold for 24 hours. Sustainable, eco-friendly replacement for plastic bottles. Here's what it looks like. It's got a little bit of a speckled kind of appearance to it. Here's the lid. You can see, I believe that's a UV light in there. And there's also a charging cord for this top portion here. So very excited to travel with both of these items. I did want to show you some other things I hauled here. Something I've bought a lot of recently. These are the static nails that I've been wearing in my videos. They come like this and there's a plastic on top, but be careful because I've flipped them over and they've all fallen out. So they come like this. This is the shade Silk, and then underneath is another set, and then you have the glue and the file. This one is French 75 round, which looks really nice. So if you like French nails but want them perfect, these are pretty perfect. These are a little bit more translucent though, so you might see a little air bubble in there if your nails are flatter rather than curved. And this one is Mod, and I thought these were actually going to be white from the photo, but these are more of a grayish tone, like a warm gray, very light, but also really pretty, I think modern, but these are all, I believe, round. Let me know if you want to see a tutorial or a how-to on these, because there's a, I've said it before, a bit of a learning curve. So these nails look better than when my nails just have nail polish on them. My nails don't grow this long either, but you can file them down if you don't want them this long. But these actually protected my nails as well, so they could grow underneath, but I do like to cut them down before I apply them. Let me know though if you would like a little bit more information or how-to on this, and I will list some of my favorite shades down below. This also arrived in the mail. This new release has ingredients proven to target hyperpigmentation, texture, and dull skin. It says to apply this daily. Thank you so much for sending this over. I'm really curious about the texture here, what that's gonna look like. Okay, so it's just like a lotion. So you can see it absorbs really well into the skin, feels nice and hydrating, and it feels like just a really nice lotion. But then it has a discoloration correcting treatment in it. I of course have not tried this for an extended amount of time at this point, but I will. I'm really curious to see how this will work. So thank you so much to Good Molecules for sending this over. This is the SPF that I picked up, and I haven't used it yet because I wanted to open this with you. I posted about it though on the community tab. This is the ULTRASUN Professional Protection SPF 50+. It says moisturizing, anti-aging, anti-pigmentation sun protection. So I don't really see that with SPF products. When my skin gets tan, my dark spots also get deeper. So that's why I want to protect my face as much as possible to keep those dark spots from popping up again. It does have a sun lotion kind of appearance to it. And it's definitely a sun lotion feeling. It's got like a more viscous quality to it, and you can see it's taking some time to work into the skin. But actually is not bad. It was very white at the beginning, but now it looks so much better. Some of you let me know you had some luck with this, even though it takes a little while to work into the skin. Yeah, it still feels a little bit sticky, but we'll see over time how that goes. And then we have this, which some of you let me know you really like. It's the 50 SPF Lip Protection and Care. Looks like a typical lip balm product. Let's see how this feels. Yeah, it feels like a regular lip balm. I don't know if you can see right there, but this is an order from Credo. This is a new Ilia product, CBeyond Triple Serum Broad Spectrum SPF 40 Sunscreen. Brightening, natural protection, vitamin C, niacinamide, and allantoin. I was excited about this one. It says it's a breakthrough serum that delivers potent vitamin C, mineral SPF, and weightless hydration all in one. Encapsulated vitamin C, niacinamide, and non-nano zinc oxide activate on contact to brighten, smooth, and protect. A blend of dry oils and allantoin instantly absorb to hydrate and soothe, leaving your skin with a fresh, plumped up glow. Available in 3 translucent tones. There are only 3 tones here that disappear into the skin without a white cast. And the way it's dispensed is with a pump. I wanted to show you this in action. So I've got a little bit here. I'm going to work it into my wrist here so you can see how translucent it becomes. So you can see that it almost appears as though I don't have any makeup on. You can see through to the skin. So we'll show this on the face as well. It is quite hydrating though and takes a moment to absorb into the skin, and it still feels like there's a level of hydration here even though it's been worked in. So I will apply this with not very much moisturizer when I do the Get Ready With Me, but that is shade 2. And that is it for today's video, so please take care of each other, stay well. If you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you next time.